All right, so we are multiplying by two-digit numbers today, and the vocabulary that you would have added into your notebook is estimate, regroup, and partial product, okay? So we've already added those in our notebook, and we are going to try another problem together, making sure we're putting these in our notes so that we have it to reference to. The problem that we're going to work today is going to be 722, so 722, and we're going to multiply by that a two-digit number, 39. Like that. Okay, so 722 times the 39 right there. Okay, all right, so step one is I'm going to multiply this 9 right here. I'm going to multiply this 9 by the 722. Okay, so to do that, I'm multiplying the 9 by the 1s first. So I'll multiply the 9 by the 1s place. And regroup. So 9 times 2 is 18. So I'm going to put the 8 right here. And then I'm going to regroup the 1 over here in the tens place. My next step is going to be to multiply the 9 by the tens place. Okay, so that's my next step. I'm going to come over here. Oh, let me move that. So my next step is going to be to multiply the 9 by the tens place and add the regrouped number. So 9 times 2 is 18, plus 1 is 19. So I've got to put the 9, then I've got to carry or regroup that 1 into the hundredths place. So I regrouped, I add the regrouped number, then regroup. And I regrouped this time into the hundredths place. Okay, that's where I carried that 1. My next step is going to be to multiply that 9 by the 7 or by the hundredths place. I'm going to come right here and do that. Multiply by the hundredths place. Then add the regrouped number Okay, so 9 times 7, 63, and then I need to add my regrouped number, so it would give me 64. So I'm going to put the 4, I would carry the 6, but remember it falls down, so it goes right here. Okay, I'm not done. I've done a lot of work so far, but I'm not done. I am done with this 9, but I now need to do each of those steps by this tens place right here, that 3. The way that I do that is I have to be underneath the 3. So I'm going to place a placeholder right here to get me underneath that 3 so that I can start multiplying by it. And I'm going to come right over here and complete our notes, since in your notebook you'd be able to flip pages, okay? So 3 times 2, so what am I doing? I am multiplying the 3 by the 1's place. Okay, so 3 times 2 gives me 6. There's nothing to regroup there, so I'm just going to stay there. You've used these numbers, so if you want to mark them off or erase them or whatever you need to do to know that you've already used them, that would be a really good time to do that. Then I'm going to multiply the 3 by the tens place. So multiply the 3 by the tens place. Okay, so 3 times 2 again is 6, and I have nothing to regroup there. Then my next step is going to be to multiply the 3 by the hundredths place. So 3 times 7 is 21. I put the 1, again, that 2, if I had a number there, I would regroup it, but I don't, so it just goes right here, 21. Okay? So I have a partial product here, a partial product here, and to finish out my answer, I need to add those two partial products to get my product. So I'm going to add those together. So my next step is to add my partial products. To get my product, to get the product. And remember, the product is the answer to our multiplication problem, okay? So I'm going to add these up. 8 plus nothing gives me 8. 9 plus 6 gives me 15. Regroup that 1 over into the hundredths place. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 1 is 11. Regroup the 1 into the thousands place. 6 plus 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8. And 2 plus nothing is 2. And then I have one more step that I want to make sure that you're doing on every single problem, is you are placing the decimal and placing your commas. So place the decimal and your commas. Okay, so if I don't see a decimal, it goes at the very end right here. And then I know that after 3 digits, I have a comma. So 1, 2, 3. So my answer there should be 28,153. And I'm going to move out of your way for just a second so that you can make sure this would be a good time to pause and make sure you have all of your notes for our problem up there.